Hello, this is Sable Guy, and I just beat people in Pazak. Let's level them up a bit. Let's see, what can Goto do? Security, alright, he's got security and repair. Security, computer use, repair. We'll just do demolitions. Ooh. You upgrade intelligence so that he has whatever. Maybe we should upgrade computer use. I already got all the... We'll level them up to 10. Alright, there's 10. Oh, well, we're level 16. We're going to get them up to 12. Okay. Oh, what level do we have to be? Okay. Ooh. Oh, nasty blaster. Wow. I didn't think Cartho Nasty. I didn't think we'd find something like it.
Acknowledgement.
Alright, let's do this. Droid style.
Charanana gundoso remina che l'orak de guru katada fiadra tora pada manama treto sobre barakto drun krishe mentru gre baba no flank turu na saganich grava we no ku terewana jun konata del raguno der vinto runto wakare kwe wap gerebu nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra dalonuta choloren der vinto runto wakare kwe wapa teratana chingaradana fera rampada no der vinto runto wakare kwe wap gerebu nenso telepachan gorsada terewana jun konata del raguno relibe coronto sa mele grima con corre gimbasa rechu contrada suma con chere non grum
Observation. It is a hostile galaxy master. Upgrades would allow us to pulverize our enemies more efficiently.
terewana jun konata del raguno tunna
That's it? That's all you got?
Charanana gundoso remina der vinto runto wakare kwe wapa teratana chingaradana der vinto runto wakare kwe wap gerebu nenso telepachan gorsada nane gra terewana jun konata del raguno tunna dai rinto runto kawre kare papanala ranchinga
Hey, get away from that door! The last time somebody messed with it, it was locked down for months before we could fix it.
Ready. Acknowledgement.
What did I tell you?
Fine. We'll leave the door alone. Can I use a mine on it? That'd be pretty cool, right?
You'll find little welcome here, Jedi. For your own good, I recommend you speak to... I will answer.
cause any more trouble for Dantooine. Had enough of it for a lifetime.
Alrighty.
I think Tarn has finally cracked. Running around like a madman, raving that he was being chased by a Jedi.
Oh, Tarn is an idiot, to be sure. But he seemed genuinely frightened. And perhaps he did see something.
Do you actually believe a Jedi would return here?
Ooh.
After all they've done to us? They wouldn't dare.
They certainly would. Well, you remember how they were. Always so superior, so arrogant.
I still don't believe it.
You should. My cousin's friend, he used to tend the gardens around the enclave. He swears he saw a Jedi in Kunda. Could be hiding anywhere.
Well, I hope it's true. I hear there's a bounty on them, and we could certainly use the money.
Unless somebody beats you to it.
Welcome to Kunda. You're a salvager, right? You'll need to see Administrator Adare to get... You're not. The only heavily armed people that visit us are either salvagers or mercenaries. And you don't look... Her office is directly behind this room. You really can't miss it. She can see you now, if you like. The things that would most interest you are our weapon merchant, Anzeron, the leader of our militia. Akere is still around here somewhere, too. He sells droid components. Just go to the central corridor and make a right. His shop is the first on the right. We hope it will become the new center of government for the settlers. The Administrator has been trying to organize us in the wake of the Jedi Civil War.
Alrighty. Knock, knock.
A lot of people here hate Jedi, but when they were here, they tried helping us. I don't blame them.
Are you waiting for the Administrator too? You won't have to wait too long. But if you want Kunda's like a droid without his power cell. Useless. We have problems all over, and the most you can get out of the Administrator is a pat in the back.
I'm sick of all their excuses.
I fought in the war, and I know how to use my blaster rifle. If the Administrator or Zeron doesn't do something, then I will.
Salvagers are the problem. They strip bare the ruins that belong to the people of Dantooine. Then, they sell what they find back to us at inflated prices.
I'm not a violent man. I've had my share of it in the war. I sincerely hoped I could just hang my blaster rifle on the wall as a souvenir for my grandchildren.
But I can't farm without my equipment. Well, yes and no. I brought my moisture vaporator to Kunda to be serviced. On the way back to my farm, I took a shortcut next to the enclave ruins. Damn Lagrix came out of nowhere. I had to run before they made a meal of me. When I returned to retrieve my equipment, the salvagers had already stripped it bare. I went to their camp to get back my moisture vaporator. This smug fellow Joran told me that he found it within the ruins, and by law, it belongs to him now. He said he'd give it to me for the bargain price of 500 credits. I wasn't very happy about it. Now the moisture vaporator doesn't work because it is mysteriously missing its modulator. Joran is offering to sell me a modulator he found.
I suppose you could. Actually, you almost look like a salvager.
If you could go to this salvager camp.
I'm not rich, but I have some souvenirs from the war I could give you. That's great. I'm certainly not getting any help around here. If you need...
A visitor. Please, come in. Welcome to Kunda. I am Administrator Turina Adare. You're the owner of the, ship that just landed? Depending on your business here, the pleasure may be mutual, but you didn't answer my question. And unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Ebon Hawk. That vessel has been on Dantooine before, during the war. That was a Jedi vessel. That is an unfortunate truth. And a wise request, which of course I will honor. Right or wrong, Our settlers blame the Jedi and their hidden enclave for their suffering. I remember the old Jedi Masters and the considerable help they lent to Dantooine. I still maintain discreet connections with Jedi. My friend, let's just call him Vrook. We've known each other for many years, and our continued friendship could create many... He came to Dantooine not too long ago. He was looking into something quite important. He's gone missing recently. Did he send for you in case something went wrong? Vrook and I had a mutually beneficial arrangement for several weeks. He went to the Jedi Enclave sub-level recently and hasn't returned. I know the sub-level is dangerous. I'm starting to fear the worst. Would you... We are fortunate that you've come. Don't expect it to be easy, though. Things rarely are with Jedi. I will have one of the militia transmit permissions to the Enclave's security door. Go expecting danger, for you will most certainly find it there. Is there anything else? Like many parts of Dantooine, the sub-level of the Enclave has become infested with dangerous creatures. Large, vicious insects called Lagrex have made the sub-level their home. Several salvagers have reportedly been injured or killed by the Lagrex. I would expect a Jedi to fare better against the creatures than the salvagers, but Vrook has not returned in some time. Is there anything else? There are plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Too many, I'm afraid. I would go to the militia headquarters and make your intentions known there. Besides that, just listen and ask around. Who do you want to know about? There are 3 groups of people on the planet right now. Dantooine is one of the younger worlds of the Republic. A couple of generations ago, this world was still untamed. But recently, we have been losing ground. During the war, the most prominent settler families either fled or were executed by the Sith. Losing their resources and the Jedi was too great a loss. But now we are organizing and starting to truly work together. Once we achieve that, I am confident that Dantooine can be safe and prosperous again. No, I suppose I'm not. We need the Republic and always have. We aren't self-sufficient yet and we need aid. The fate of the Telos project is intimately tied. The most humanitarian elements of the Senate have put their careers at stake in the rebuilding of Telos. If those efforts succeed, their prominence will grow, but if they fail, there are colder, more authoritative elements in the Senate that could come to power. They would think nothing of leaving the strategically unimportant worlds to their own devices. That would be a tragic day for Dantooine and many other worlds. The Republic is in flux, its final shape. They are a necessary inconvenience. Money has been a great concern to us, ever since the Sandrals and Matalays were removed during the Jedi Civil War. The agricultural exports we produce just cover basic maintenance. To expand and prosper, we needed credits. So we had to exploit a valuable resource we had, the ruins of the Jedi Enclave. It was not a decision lightly made, and even then we couldn't do the work ourselves. Too dangerous, and every settler matters on our small world. So we opened the door to enterprising salvagers. The salvagers you see now are the last remnants of that force. The tithe we took from their claims sustains what semblance of government you see now. Dantooine is one of the young, but now we are... Mercenaries have been a problem for Dantooine since the end of the Mandalorian Wars. When the Jedi Enclave was here, relations are uneasy between us. Their leader, Azkul, was a Sith trooper during the war, and I have no doubt he was very good at his job. Until they find work, tensions will grow. If you want to know more, I suggest you talk with Baroon in the militia headquarters. He would have more details.
Alright.
Your luck is not of the hapless settler. You are the newcomer that no friendly group. You act like I have insulted your man, your ship I haven't seen. But if it takes after you, it can't be in perfect condition. I am done. Another interruption. You must not have heard who I am. Waste another's time.
Why can't I just blast them open? That's one way to do the job.
What brings you to Kunda? Do you have any troubles to report? I'm here to help. I just hope you aren't here about Garavik. Well, call me a defective protocol droid. Manners, right. I'm Barun Modril. I'm Captain Zeron's right-hand man. I help run the militia here. Well, that makes it sound more important than I am. Zeron takes a hands-on role in running the militia. This is sensitive. It's not really a secret, though. A lot of people are upset with Zeron. He's a hard man and doesn't answer to anybody. Except, I suppose, the administrator. The thing is, he expects everyone to follow all the laws. That's not normally a bad thing, but the mercenaries are used to having a bit more freedom. So, it's like Zeron keeps prodding a rancor with a stun stick. To a rancor, it's just a minor nuisance. But if you keep at it, he's gonna fight back. The mercenaries aren't unreasonable. They're mostly just war veterans looking for work. But Zeron just keeps poking them. So he has to get involved to make sure that the militia does what he wants. Otherwise, we'd probably give the mercenaries some room. It's tricky. You see, I think Zeron may be taking this whole thing a little... I also think he's doing more to provoke them than just investigating every complaint against them hard. He's up to something. If someone could just ask a few questions, turn up some answers, maybe see if Zeron isn't being completely honest with the rest of us, well then maybe he should be replaced. Just look around. See if Zeron's up to something on the side. Something that'll hurt the fragile peace we got with the mercenaries. So if you happen to find something out like that, you should see Administrator Adare. If you have to do some footwork to check into things, you'll be compensated. We should probably talk about something else. I hate going behind the captain's back. I just feel... I'll tell you anything that's public knowledge. Most militia news passes by... Oh, you heard about that. We have so much to look into that Sulru's concern is pretty low on our list. We asked the salvagers, but they claim that the salvager responsible is nowhere to be found. All right.
Dochi monas runta. Yun bola. What? Posoma britushniki tuk tuk pamba. Posoma britushniki tuk tuk pamba. Bora. Dino morira nibonon. Posoma britushniki tuk tuk pamba. Bora. Fasa susho wi. Hoshmanfu ni wado ni kuta masapa. Tongi wamaji. Doki nikama renzo ni inash di John Bla when so mas. Dawanga nochi. Roren. In soranaka me gonsoji. Nekchi un. Jenish milaka wachino so impos morcha chani ricas. Bararanta miki sikosos. Yewenarama ino sos miki sa wensu. Barachi no sukankadon. Makamando runo intervela ino. Unisidom kan. Barachi no sukankadon. Makamando runo intervela ino. Bararanta miki sikosos. Bararanta Miki Sikosos. Yewenarama Inososh Miki Sawit. Poso Mabri Tushniki Tuk Tuk Pamba. Ora Pino Morira Nibonon. Doki Nikama Renzuni Inash Gijon Bla Wensomas. Tongabo Raliki Nitu. Baramas. Chuta Kokpa.
What's the difference? Oh, I guess since it's not upgradable. Alright.
Ready to serve.
Let's go this way.
Yes, Master.
That was fun. Oh, heal doesn't work. Alright, here we go. Maybe I should swap out Goto. I like Mira more. A lot more. Goto doesn't even know the proper power to use yet.
Tapele gathered a group to go to the sub-level. They're probably all gonna get killed.
Oh, a visitor comes to our delightful salvager camp. A civilized person with manners. Very rare in this part of... A question I pose to you, traveler. Do you wish to buy one of the most elusive... This is no idle boast, traveler, but a fact. A holocron is easily worth many thousands of credits to any Jedi. I ask a mere 1,000 credits for this rare find. This is not a matter of I assure you it isn't. As you can see, it is in fine... How did you know? Well, I never unload... This forgery has passed through several hands in this camp. I am merely the latest victim. No, of course not. Another salvager sold it to me, and he bought it from another one before him. When there were more salvagers, incidents like this were common. But now there are few of us, and I'm stuck with this garbage. There's no way I can make it home to my family and children. You with all your observations. I'm not gonna talk to you about the holoc. So, there isn't much to see around here. The planet is very lightly populated by settlers, mercenaries, and us. We come from many different planets, drawn to the rumors of fortune. I believe the early salvagers did make some Early salvagers said that the ruins were mostly empty to begin with. Many think that the administrator didn't allow us to salvage until her people were done with it.
You a new salvager? Or one of those Kunda cantina rats coming here to... Well, we don't need another one. Look around this camp. I'm gonna give you some advice. Turn. Because anything valuable in the ruins was carted away months ago. The only salvagers left are either desperate, ornery, or not right in the head. And while you look dirty enough to be here, I don't think you're any of those things. So go back to Kunda. If you're not going to listen to anybody, maybe you can help me out. The only place that has any... And they're now dead fools. Yeah, I'd like to do the decent thing and get their bodies and put them to rest. That whole... So, if you find a couple human corpses down there, just grab their gear and their bodies. I'll pay you. I've been here the longest, and I'll be here last. I buy Jedi salvage from the room. Sometimes I sell them to visitors like yourself. Besides, that's none of your flaming business. You should have let me know you're a customer instead of letting me think you're some disease-ridden salvager.
Ready?
Ready.
On. Ooh.
boys.
Ooh.
Mandalore himself has come to visit us.
I am the new Mandalore. I have reclaimed Mandalore's helmet, lost after our defeat at Revan's hands. Assemble the rest of your clan. You will return to Duxon. We must come together as we were before and prepare to fight a new war. A war that will return us to glory.
And if I take that helmet from you, guess that makes me the new Mandalore. I know all about your exploits, Mandalore. We have fallen far in the past years, but even still, I will...
It is unfortunate that you feel that way. Perhaps I'll be able to change your mind.
We'll see about that.
Who wants to die No, Mandalore. We will follow you. Good. I have no desire to spill any more Mandalorian blood. Gather your clan and return to Duxon. You have seen the last of your mercenary days.
Yes, Mandalore.
Smells like another salvager's come to our camp.
Ease off, Nalick. There's better sport than this one.
I don't need help to take out a mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You fighting any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. I guess you don't look like... Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many Republic soldiers survived the war. You were a soldier too, so you know I'm not gonna... I want to answer your question. Oh, my head. I don't know for sure. I hear rumors. I heard we got a secret job working with some powerful organization. No one tells me who. I know we're planning an attack soon, but I don't know against who. They aren't too far, though, because we're expecting to attack soon.
Ooh.
We're preparing to attack soon, so they have to be in this sector of the galaxy. They've been very... I don't feel so well. I feel...
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blast. If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any... What if we do? They're practically begging to be pushed around. You've seen them, right? You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but them. So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. The administrator is different. Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here. A sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper for Malak during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war. We had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim. But they scaled back, and we were some of the casualties. Now the Republic isn't hiring anymore. I hear they have no credits. We find ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are...
Okay, where does this lead? Alright, well, where? On.
What? You shouldn't sneak up on an old fella like that. There was a time when seeing a Kinrath was a rare thing. They're dangerous, too. More vicious than they used to be. I'd stay away from the eastern side of the plains. And now that I think about it, stay away from the west, too. The west is filled with cat hounds. Dantooine is in a sad state these days. A couple weeks back, there was an accident here. One of the western fringe farmers was coming to Kunda on his swoop with a load of atmospheric sensors. We found him dead and his swoop bike all banged up. I've come back a couple of times. I do. The Kinrath are dangerous. But as long as you stay on your swoop bike, there's no way they should catch you. I've carefully searched this area and haven't found anything. So I don't suppose you'd... It's technical. I doubt you'd understand it. But I doubt you'll be able to find any evidence of what happened here. But you might come across... If you find any of them, just come back here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one. No idea whatsoever. I figure it's a real long shot you'd ever spot one.
I want to go to the Crystal Cave. That sounds like fun. Fine. Okay.
Thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil. The crystals here do not drain force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess. The crystals here are infused with the force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
Uh-oh.
Crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed. The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber. Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a sieve, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that is... The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you.
Alright, now we got some crystals. Maybe we should go back to a workbench. Be nice if we had a workbench. Oh well, we're 55 minutes in. Let's just go back and work on the ship. We'll go back to the ship, upgrade my junk, and get ready to head out again. Kodo doesn't even know the attack to take over droids' minds yet.
It might be helpful if I made some changes to my remote's maintenance.
That would be a welcome improvement. My combat effectiveness could be better sustained, providing an advantageous arrangement. And my miniature counterpart would finally be able to pull his weight in a fight.
Alright then, I'll work on it when... There. You should be able to do some quick fixes. You won't be able to perform serious repairs, but you should be able to patch up any broken droids. You know, I think it's time I gave your cutting laser a little boost. It works fine for repairs, but we could use your help in a firefight. Don't worry about it. We'll make sure they keep you out of their scopes. Think of it this way. You can keep Goto in line with it. Yes, General?
Alright. Ah, crap. Hmm. Alright. I still feel like playing. I can't help it. We haven't actually done anything that requires a decision. I can't help it.
Yeah, something wrong? Talk. Why, you trying to be my mom? Go ahead, nah. I didn't kill him. That's a long story.
We're gonna upgrade him too. We want to get to feats. There we go. Alright, now he can...
Good to go.
Alright, now we head back to the enclave. They're actually keeping up. sweet home. Home sweet home. Uh-oh.
Who are we missing? We're one off.
We're missing Joran. I don't see Joran.
That runt of a cath hound, he's the one with the backpack. Did anybody grab anything from the room? Anybody? What do you want? You won't find anything there except on the lowest sub-level, and there you'll... Nothing. Find out for yourself. Now, if you don't mind, we're going someplace you can't eavesdrop on us.
Well, maybe I'll take this stuff from Joran myself then. Jerk. Alright. Time for fun.
Ready to serve.
Good to go.
Yes, Master.
Alright, where to go first?
Is someone out there? Anybody? Yes, yes I am. I locked the door in here. I could, but if there's another... Please, take care of them.
ready to serve.
Is that you? You must be fierce with a blaster, then.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those leg wrecks had me for... Oh, what do I know about moisture vaporators? Well, Hey, can we please talk about this later? Sorry, I gotta go. You can...
Come on, start shooting.
Yes, Master.
On.
Ready?
Yes, Master. Query, is this...
Ooh, that doesn't look safe. Uh-oh.
Ratio achieved.
No, don't get up. Fine. Oh.
I am an historian and scientist working for the Republic, although I'm certain my contemporaries would judge me more a historian than scientist. Like you, I was looking for some trace of the Jedi. I had heard mention that one of the Jedi Masters had gone there, but I found no trace of them. No. It is something of a mystery why they would exile themselves as they have. It is not the way of the Jedi to vanish in such a way, especially when the Republic is in need of them. I fear that there is something else at work, something that we cannot see. Then again, perhaps the Jedi are hiding simply because so many people hate them these days. It is difficult sometimes for the Jedi to see such things, since much of it is rooted in human nature. But the reason the Jedi Civil War was named such was because few in the galaxy can recognize the difference between the Sith and the Jedi. To them, they are both Jedi, with different philosophies. Not always. Jedi often fall. They cause much harm on Onderon, for example, in the name of peace and protection. Uleg Keldroma and Exar Kun, the two Dark Lords during the Sith War many decades ago, were once Jedi Knights, as were Revan and Malak. It is perhaps more amazing that some still trust Jedi after many have fallen and endangered the galaxy. It is also proof that a single Force wielder can change the face of the galaxy. Hate? No. I do not hate them. Jedi are not supposed to be like the rest of us. They are supposed to see a higher purpose in all things, and they are supposed to train students responsibly and well so mistakes of the past are not repeated. Yet all I saw was ignorance and arrogance, and what those seeds created in the Republic. It is difficult to follow the Jedi Code when so few others have, but you know this. Many Jedi defy the Order during the Mandalorian Wars, and it paved the way for the Jedi Civil War. There is no blame. All must accept. But, at its core, one must wonder if it was the fate. Many of the Jedi Council trained Exar Kun, Ulik, Revan, and Malak. How could they not see the danger they posed? And if they could not, perhaps there was some essential part of their teachings that was flawed. Something beyond the Jedi Code that they were missing. Revan had many masters. Zar, Dorak, Master K before K left for the wars. Towards the end of his training, it is said that he returned to his first master at the end of his training in order to learn how he might best leave the Order. I am not certain you understand what happened with Revan. Revan was captured in the middle of the Jedi Civil War, due in no small part to his apprentice Malak, who turned on him. Revan was brought before the Jedi Council and put on trial. You must understand that the situation was desperate. As I understand it, they were able to Revan helped the Republic defeat Malak. Perhaps in his conversation with the Jedi Masters, they were able to convince him of the rightness of their action. What else would you like? I imagine in your travels of the galaxy you've seen many people. What else would you... Before you go, I had a question. What answers do you seek? It has been my experience that Jedi rarely answer such questions, or instead exiled you. It is strange they would sentence you and not speak honestly of your crime. It is not the Jedi way to lie. Well, no, that is not true. There are times when but when such things are done, it is always done with the intention that the person they withheld truth from cannot be trusted with that knowledge, that it will bring harm upon themselves and others. Perhaps there was some greater danger in you knowing the reason than in the reason itself. Strange. Mysterious are the ways of the Jedi. Sometimes they see things the rest of us do not. Other times, such sight brings arrogance. In any case, it seems to me like our goals are compatible. If you would have me, I can apply my knowledge and skills to helping you find...
Are you sure you want to take this guy with us? I mean, he's easy on the eyes, but he talks like a room full of Jedi.
Alright. So now we have Disciple. I guess let me know if we should bring him along. Let me know if we should bring him along or whatever. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.